Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, ting! Ha! Right, yeah, all good fun. Right, we bought a car, and I think I may as well turn into a red car dealership. Another red car. I mean, they're selling quick. The last one was at Corsa, and it went within 3 days. So they're still selling quick. They're out of here as quick as they come in. So we've gone red again, and we will find out whether I've made a mistake or not, because this is a true cheapie. Really cheap. So we'll go to the next clip, and we'll find out what we're getting. Good morning. This morning we find ourselves in Leeds city centre, just near the train station, because I've got an early ride to Manchester. Yeah, we've picked up a car. Well, we've not picked one up, but we're off on the way to get one. I say we because I've got my little legs with me today, my little helper, my littlest one, but she's very camera shy, so she's hiding currently. Yeah, so we're off to get a car. The one that I bought yesterday, it's a 95,000 miles, full service history. We're going to go back to playing that game where you guess how much I paid. Pop it in the comments once I've finished this little bit. So it's an 07 plate, which is, I think it's the oldest I've ever bought. If you have been watching this channel for a while now, give you a little clue on price. It's also the cheapest I've ever paid or ever bought. So 95,000 miles, my usual type of stock. It's a Citroen C1. It's the Vibe edition. It's got full service history, 18 stamps, one owner from new. Never failed one MOT in its life. The last time it had an advisory, 2012. Think back to 2012, right? That was the Olympics in London. That seems ages ago, and this car has had an MOT every single year since and not one advisory. So on paper, it's a good little thing. So we're going to jump on the train, and next time I see you is probably when we arrive in Manchester. We'll see you in the next clip. Arrived safely in Manchester. Now at BCA. Train ride was a bit busy, to be fair. We ended up getting on the Manchester Airport train, so it was busier than usual. And then a quick taxi from Piccadilly to here. It's only about, what do you reckon? Oh, you're hiding again. 6 minutes, maybe, max, from Piccadilly to here in an Uber. So zero chat today, because we were too busy chatting in the back anyway between ourselves. So we'll go pick up the car, and I'll show you in a second what we've got. There she is. I mean, doesn't look great, but I'll get the old polisher on that, see what's what. But there's no major damage anywhere. Just needs a really good clean and polish, I think. Dirt like there, look. We'll get all that off. I mean, it's even got windies. It's not even got electric windows. It's not got aircon. Basically, anything you can think of that a car would have, this car hasn't got. So it is one of them that is the true description of a little cheapie. I mean, you can guess how much it is, but see if that comes off. Yeah, you know what, that might come off. I might have already put it on the thumbnail, so if I have, there's no point in guessing, is there? Hold on a second, this is very difficult to do with one hand. Where is the bloody thing? There it is. All looks all right. Put that cap back on. Right, I'm going to leave you there because I'm going to check the oil and stuff before we set off, and I'll catch you up on the way. So far, so good. apologies if it's a little bit rickety because it's on my windscreen one, so it's a little bit wobbly, but you get the gist. It's driving really well. So so the last owner of this one was called Elaine. So Elaine doesn't have any CD choices, unfortunately. She's a Radio 4 kind of girl. Generally, the car's reasonably clean. There's a few bits and pieces, like the headlining needs a bit of a once-over, which is unusual. But what I will say about this car is, when I get home, I'll show you the logbook. Obviously, I won't show you any details, apart from the fact that it says previous owners, none. This car Elaine bought 18 years ago and has had it for 18 years. I mean, I think this little car's a one-off. You just don't see that anymore. Or not very often anyway. I mean, I've seen it once with none wrote on the V5. I'm sure there's more out there, but if you just think of yourself for a minute and how long you normally keep a car for. I mean, I think the longest I've ever kept a car for is probably the Mercedes I've got now, and I think I've had that about 4 years, maybe 4.5 years. So 18 years it's crazy amount of time, really. But she's obviously been bobbing about in it. Like I said, it's reasonably clean. You've seen the outside of it, so once I've worked my magic, it should look a hell of a lot better. And I'm just about to cross back into God's own country, from Lancashire back into Yorkshire. So yeah, it's not been a bad drive so far. There's the white rose. It's not been a bad drive at all. There's not really a lot to tell you about this car, apart from, you know, on paper, the history it's got. Oh, the service book, I'll show you that later as well. The service book's got 18 stamps. It's got that many stamps, it's run out of service sections. So it's had to go on to the next lot of pages and just go over it. But I'll show you that in a bit, because I found it quite funny. It's almost like they expected this car to like be in the scrapyard before it got past, say, 12 services. And if you think back as well to 2007, these cars, from memory, were about 6,600-ish. You know, this one's the bottom of the bottom spec. It's got whinies, it's got an aux for the radio, and it's got a CD player. No aircon. That's why I'm going to keep this a little bit brief, because I'm sweating now. Are you hot? Yeah, she's hiding from the camera, so you can't even see her. So I'm going to get the window back open in a second. But going back to the service history in the car, you know, a non-previous owner car with 18 service stamps. It's never failed an MOT in its whole life, and it's never even had advisory since 2012. I told you this stuff, but I'm so excited about it, I thought I'd tell you again. So yeah, going well. If you see us again on the journey, something's gone wrong. And if you see us at home, we've made it. So when I get home, I'll show you all the history stuff, because I find it really interesting. It's like, it must be a one-off, this car. And I know it's like a cardboard box, and a one-off is probably not what you would call a Citroen C1. But this one, I think it's kind of special. Right, see you in the next clip. Right, just got back, got in my cleaning clothes, so we're ready to do a deep clean. But before we do that, I thought I would show you this. So I'll just blank out the details. But if you just pay notice to that, previous owners, none. Declared new at first registration. Don't see that very often. Like I said, I've seen it twice now. This one and one other. But it's very, very rare that you get to see that. And then on the service book, sorry, the maintenance and guarantee guide, we've got, basically, there's that many stamps, it's run out of space. So, like I said when we were driving home, I think they expected this car to be in the knackers yard by now. So we've got the lady's name in there as well, as the first keeper and only keeper. It was bought from Citroen Manchester. So it was a Manchester car, it stayed local. And I got it from Manchester, so that's what I mean by it stayed local. But when you look to the service stamps in here, It's phenomenal. Yeah. And the reason why I say phenomenal is because normally Citroen C1s, you know, people probably will service them properly for, I don't know, ideally all their life, but people don't. They skip them and stuff like that. So they probably, you know, the first 3 to 5 years, just to validate any warranty claims from the main dealer, they probably service them. After that, they probably don't as much. This one is different. I'm sorry, every time it's been done, Mobil 1 oil has been put in it. It's got 4 Continentals on it. It's got a boot liner that's come with it. Crazy. Brilliant, but crazy. So the first service was done in it's an 07 plate car, in 08 at 5,900. Then it goes to 12,000, 17,000. This is every year, by the way. 26,000, 31, 36, 41, 44, and 51. And that finishes at 2016. And I thought that was it. No. They've even used wrong, you know, the corrosion guarantee inspections as service stamps because there's no room for any more. So then we go from 16, we go to 17, which is 57. And that looked quite a big one. Mobil oil, air filter, Bosch plugs, oil filter, fitted new front discs and pads, new wiper blade. And then 18, Mobil 1 oil filter, timing belt and water pump. And then we go from 18 to 19, which is 70,000. 20, 74,000. And now we have to go to the emissions limit check capacity or occupancy, and we've crossed that out and put service history because again, no room left. And then we go to 21, 78, 22 at 83. What's that one saying? Fuel pump done. Rear wheel bearings done. Discs and pads. Full exhaust system in that one. That's only 2 years ago. Then we go 23. Oil, 24 oil, and then 25. We've literally just done it about 12 days ago. So it's had a full service, an MOT 12 days ago, advisory free. I've probably told you about 3 times in this videos already, but because I'm filming it in segments, I'm going to tell you again. No advisory since 2012. Never failed an MOT. Come on, the little C1. Come on. Honestly, special little car. I love it. Anything I found wrong with it? No. The engine is noisy at lower revs. Every single one of these that I've had, whether it be the Peugeot 107, the C1, I haven't had an IGO yet, but they're all the same. I've had quite a few of the other two, and they're all the same. They sound a little rough, and they're better at higher speed. And that's what I've just found they're like. They're only 3 cylinders as well, aren't they? So they are a bit noisier, but yeah, it's I'm dead happy with it. 2 keys. Just somebody that's kept this car and loved it for 18 years is beyond me. Normally, someone having a car that long, it's like a classic car, innit? You know, whether it's like, I'm pointing because the Mini's there, maybe it's the Mini or, I don't know, MGB, any kind of classic car. You normally get the one you want, and very often you stick with it. Sometimes you'll rebuild it and things like that. You can't say that for a Citroen C1. You know, for the amount I've paid for this car, well, I've said it before, well, not that I'm wearing my watch, but that's worth more than this car. You know, when I look at these services, if I go back to, you know, that one, say, in 2022, 83,000 miles, 600, and it's had oil and filter, fuel pump, wheel bearings, discs and pads, and a full exhaust. That bill will have been more than I paid for this car before fees. So 425 knickers, 425 quid plus fees, 700 quid. got to be. I mean, what? Put in there what you think it's worth to sell. I've had a look on Auto because obviously it's older than 2010. Auto Trader won't value it, so I've had a look, and there's an 06 one that's the same that has done about the same mileage. I think it done 90, maybe a little bit less, but it was an 06. That was on for 995, which, but it had eight owners and very little service history, so maybe that's the difference. Then the other side of that, the next one down, so there was only 3 within like a 50-mile radius. The next one down was 1995. And I'm talking about the same spec as well, the vibes. So that was 1995, and that had done 60,000 miles. And that was a 07, same as this one. So I thought somewhere in between there, really. I thought maybe 1595, 1495. You might think that's a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but you might think that's a lot of money for this car. But with all this and the MOT history, I'm not sure it is. I might sit around for a bit, maybe. But I can always come down. I suppose you can't go up, can you? So maybe 1595. And there's not a lot around in that kind of price bracket, really. Not of this quality, anyway. And of all this stuff. I think this just sells it. And the logbook. You know, the no previous owners. One lady from new. I think it all adds up to being worth 1595, maybe 1495, even maybe 1395. Who knows? I suppose we'll get it clean, and then I'll show you around after I've cleaned it, and then we'll have a think about what it's worth. I'll see you in the next clip. Here we go, the finished product. All that's just water off the car after I've washed it, because I've moved it a bit quick after. Let me know what you think. I do love a red car when it's finished properly. The best I can do with this here, I even put my polisher on it and some compound. It's not brilliant. It's better than it was, but it is what it is. It's an 07 plate car. That looks like someone's done what I did with the other one and took all the lacquer off already. So I've just I've done it the best I can, really. Yeah, let me know what you think, though, because like I said, it's a special little car, this, with all the history and stuff. What do you think to the finished product? Give you a quick look inside. It's fully clean now. Smells awesome. I put some sherbet lemon in it. Little quick shifty in the back. So yeah, that's the finished thing. So I got it back, got it cleaned. It's going to be up for sale in a minute. Pretty quick turnaround. You can't do that with all of them. Obviously, there was no knocks, no bangs with this one. Yeah, but you can't do it with all of them. You need a good road test on different roads. You know, I got this in Manchester, so I've had a good run in it. Obviously, the confidence of the car anyway, with the MOT and service and stuff, it drives really nice. So that's it. That's the finished thing. So I'll probably be back in the office with you to discuss either a sale or someone come and see it. So I'll see you probably. It'll be in the next clip, but it might be a few days. So yeah, stay tight. Go get a cup of tea. No, on to the next clip. So we're a day and a half on from advertising it, and no calls, which I'm a bit surprised at, if I'm honest. I don't know why, because I've put it on for top. I've put it on for 1595. So I'm not sure why I'm so surprised that no one's phoned, because I think that is probably top whack for it. So I'm going to give it, we're on Thursday now. Put it on Tuesday afternoon. So I'm going to give it this weekend, and then I'll probably drop it. But the reason why I've just come back to this clip is I'm going to overlay, or put it here, or something like that, the MOT history for it. It's on an app that I use called, what is the app called? Vehicle Smart, I think it's called. And I use it all the time. It's a brilliant app, and this is just showing, you know, no MOT failures in the whole car history. And it just gives you a nice little diagram. That's an update on the latest app. It just gives you a nice diagram of that you can actually show. So I've put it in the listing as well, which I think's a nice little touch. So hopefully on the next clip we'll have a sale. Right, we're a couple more days on, and I've decided this car might be an eBay or Gumtree type of car. Now, I've had a bit of success with Gumtree in the past. So I thought before spending on another advert, I'll try Gumtree. Because I think you get so many free on Gumtree. So I put it on Gumtree. Within an hour of putting it on Gumtree, I had a phone call. Now, I'm going to have to be very careful what I do here, because normally I like to do accents and things like that. I don't think the accent's appropriate because I'll probably offend somebody. So what I'll try and describe the difficulty of the conversation. So very, very broken English. Clearly English was not first language. That said, it was a withheld number. I don't normally answer withheld numbers, but because one of my daughters does have withheld a lot of the time when she's messing around with her mates, phoning people, I thought I'll answer it in case it's her. So I answered the call, hello, obviously, to a car. Sorry? Car. Have I got a car for sale? Is that what you're trying? Yeah. Yep. How long? How long what? How long is the car? How long have I had the car? Yeah, how long had? At this point, it was getting a bit abrupt, yeah? And I was just trying to clarify what he was trying to say. So I gave him the spiel about how long I've had the car, etc. Don't know why that's a question that people ask when you're a trader, but anyway, it's clearly not going to be long, is it? Normally. So I explained all this to him. And he said, postcode. And I said, no, mate, I don't give my postcode out. I operate from home, so I'm not giving a postcode out. Definitely not to somebody that's, ringing on a withheld number. And I'll give you the postcode when I've asked you a few questions and we've found out, if you're actually a serious buyer or not. Because I didn't think he was, and I didn't want to waste my time. Guess what he replied to that? This car... Firstly, I put it up for 1595 and I put it on Gumtree for 1395. 1395. Remember that. It's important, right? So he goes, next bit he says, £700. Which I laughed at, right? in reflection, on reflection, what I should have said is, would you like the four wheels as well? I didn't. I just laughed, and he went. He then suddenly could speak a bit better English. Who are you laughing at? I'll come down there and kick your head in. Okay, bye. I think I even laughed as I put the phone down. Yeah, what a weapon. So, first of all, offer £700 is half the value of the car. And you still want an engine and you still want four wheels. Half the value of the car. I mean, that's what I paid, including fees. Like, what I should have said is, instead of laughing is, after I've laughed, and you go, who do you think you are? I'll come down there and kick your head in. What I should have said just before that is, who do you think you are offering 50% off as an offer? I mean, just jog on, son. Jog on. Honestly, you have to deal with this if you're prepared to get into this game. There is some right wet wipes out there. So he was just one. I just thought I'd update you because that's the latest call I've had. I'm surprised this hasn't gone yet. What are we now? When did I put it on sale? Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I'm going to say Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're now on Saturday. 4 days. And listen, I know that's no time at all, but I just thought this one would go. It's dirt cheap. It's like, all the history stuff that we've discussed. So yeah, we'll see. But that's the latest update. Unreal. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. No, maybe not. What a difference a day makes. So today, I'm not actually working for 2 days. I've come to Alton Towers with my 2 eldest. But obviously, the car's still on for sale. So after yesterday's escapade with the... I'm going to correct myself slightly as well. He never said I'll come down there and kick your head in. Yeah. What he said was, I'll come down there and kick you in the head. I just wanted to put that right, because I felt that was rather amusing. So this morning, I've had 2 calls on it. One lady rang first of all, and I said, look, I'm not working till Tuesday. Gives a ring back Tuesday morning. But I think there is a bit of a queue for this car now, so you'll need to make it early. And I can see you Tuesday morning. She's like, I'm not sure I can do Tuesday morning, so if I can, I'll ring you. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. See you later. And then another call came through when I was in the queue. So what else can you do in a queue? I'd played all the slapsy hand games and all that with the with the girls. I mean, these girls are 17 and 15, right? So all they're doing anyway is on the phone. So I didn't feel too bad taking that call. So I took a call from a lovely gentleman, and he just said, I explained, look, not working till Tuesday. Gives a ring back Tuesday morning, like I've said to everybody else. And he's like, no, I'm not going to mess you about, mate. I'll just pay for it now. I was like, what do you mean you'll pay for it now? I mean, I could be anybody. He's like, no, send me your bank details. I'll put a deposit in. I've checked the car history and everything's sound. I was like, but you've not even seen it. He's like, not bothered, mate. You know, it's, yeah. Oh, man, it's 1,400 quid. Yeah, I'll buy it. Description's fine. I said, look, you know, it is, but I would prefer you to see it. He was like, right, well, let me pay a deposit, and then I'll come Tuesday morning first thing. I'll pick it up and I'll take it away. No messing about, nothing. So I was like, okay, fine. Don't normally do it. I like them to see the car first, but hey ho, a sale's a sale. So I'll finish my couple of days here, get back Monday night, Tuesday morning first thing. He's picking it up. So what a difference to deal with such a nice fella. And such an easy transaction. Well, I'm saying easy. I presume it's going to be easy, which is good. So that's what we all want, innit? Easy life with nice people, selling good cars to nice people. That's it. It's all we want. So, yeah, really happy with that, even though I don't like taking deposits. The monorail going past, look. Ooh. I'm staying at Splash Landings tonight, which is the Alton Towers water park, and there's a hotel attached to it. So we're staying there tonight, and we're going to have another day in the park tomorrow. And yeah, all good. My wife and my little one dances for England, so they're away in Spain. So yeah, it's daddy daycare with the big 2. Right, I'll update you once the car is gone. So I'll see you probably Tuesday morning, which in this clip will be the next clip. Peace. And as easy as that, it's out of here. Gone. Easy. Turns up, pays the balance, drives away. 5 minutes. Normally, I really like them to have a good look round it, you know, make sure it's for them and all that. And he's just like, look, it's 1,400 quid. It's for my first time, for my daughter, first time driver. Just passed the test. I've had a C1 before. I know what they're like. I know they've got little noisy engines, free pot, as he described it. Happy days. Let's just go. And I was like, fine, no problem. Thank you very much. And on to the next one. So, yeah, in the end, what was it on sale for Wednesday, Friday? 5 days. 5 days and out of here. So I knew it would anyway. I probably reduced it too early, if I'm honest. But, yeah, I just thought, just get rid of it. Especially after that call I had. Kick you in the head. I think he thought it was, do you remember Jackass, Wee Man? Kicks himself in the head. I think that fella thought it was him. Anyway, happy days, all gone. So we're on to the next one, and we're off to pick up another one today. So look out for that video shortly, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe.